I'm Rob Logan, and this is the Geek News Brief for December 13th, 2021. A new game set in the Star Trek universe and developed by former Telltale Games veterans is coming in 2022. Star Trek Resurgence is described as an original story set in the era immediately following the Star Trek The Next Generation feature films. The third-person choice-driven adventure game is set aboard a starship known as the USS Resolute and features two playable protagonists, First Officer Jara Rydek and engineering crewman Carter Diaz. Through the story, Rydek and Diaz will unravel a sinister mystery involving two alien civilizations on the brink of war. Players will be challenged to make those similar tough choices that iconic Star Trek heroes have been forced to contend with. Star Trek Resurgence is set for release in spring 2022 for PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series, and PC. Lucasfilm Games and Quantic Dream, the studio behind such hits as Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human, have revealed Star Wars Eclipse, the first video game to be set in the era of the High Republic. The game will feature an original story and unique new characters, each with their own paths, abilities, and roles to play in the tapestry of events that could alter the carefully balanced piece in an uncharted section of the Outer Rim. Star Wars Eclipse will be an intricately branching action-adventure that can be experienced in multiple ways, putting the destinies of an array of playable characters in your hands. Your choices will be at the heart of the experience, as every decision can have a dramatic impact on the course of the story. Through these decisions, players will forge their own legend in the golden age of the Jedi. Monolith Productions, the studio responsible for Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, is working on a new open-world Wonder Woman game. It features an original storyline where players will become Diana of Themyscira in the fight to unite her Amazon family and the humans from the modern world. Simply titled Wonder Woman, the game is being billed as a third-person, open-world action-adventure game. It will also make use of Shadow of Mordor's Nemesis system, allowing players to forge deep connections with both enemies and allies as they progress from a heroic fighter into a proven leader. Remedy Entertainment has announced that Alan Wake 2 will arrive sometime in 2023 for PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. The announcement comes a couple months after Alan Wake was remastered and released across multiple platforms. Sam Lake, the game's creative director, said, "Alan Wake 2 is our big fish. We are diving deeper than ever into an ocean of darkness." Whereas the first Alan Wake had horror elements in it, it was an action game. Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game, our take on the genre, our opportunity to truly connect the gameplay and the story. It is a deep, layered mystery. Among Us is getting the VR treatment, with the game set for release on PlayStation VR, Meta Quest 2, and Steam. No release date has been confirmed. Among Us VR is a standalone version of the game, but is set to play like the original, with players attempting to complete tasks and figure out who among them is the imposter, but from a first-person perspective. Developer Inner Sloth had the following to say about the new project. "This new 3D experience will place you and our suspicious space beings in the heart of the Skeld, with all the core mechanics of teamwork and betrayal you know and love. The VR edition will continue to support the multiplayer experience too, of course. Now you can really have an emergency meeting together." That's it for this edition of the Geek News Brief. Make sure to check out our other podcasts on the Geek Generation Network over at thegeekgeneration.com.